Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Russell here, and as of this morning, there was an extension to both the CRB and the CRCB, and this extension is 1 month long, and it's actually not related to Bill C-30, the Budget Implementation Act that was supposed to change the CRB. No, this is something a little bit different. So in today's video, we're going to go over exactly what change was made, how it was made, and how it's going to affect you. But before we do, make sure to check out the link in the description where you can get 40% off of the Canada Money Mastery program with coupon code GROW. We're constantly adding new content there and teaching everything you should have been taught about money back in high school. We just finished up a section on ETF investing. In my opinion, the best set it and forget it, low stress investing. So if you're interested in checking that out, see if it's a good fit for you. But now let's get into this information about this CRB and CRCB extension. You might remember that we've been talking a whole lot about Bill C-30, the Budget Implementation Act that was set to extend the CRCB, as well as extend the CRB and lower the benefit amount at the end of July for many people who are part of this Canada Recovery Benefit Program. But it seems like this change actually isn't related to Bill C-30. Bill C-30 is going to be sent to a vote on either later today or later tomorrow in the Senate, at which point it may potentially pass and receive royal assent and become reality. But as of right now, there was actually a problem with that not being passed already, and that's caused them to make a separate decision to extend these benefits at least for the 1 month. If that sounded a little bit confusing, don't worry, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this is the official CRB page, and you'll see here where it said that benefits may be potentially extended. They have a new disclaimer here. They say eligibility period limits are extended. Eligible CRB recipients can now apply for a total of 21 periods, or 42 weeks, between September 27th, 2020 and September 25th, 2021. Now this is an increase from the previous number that was here before. The maximum number was 19 periods, and now it's been boosted to 21 periods. But if you've been following along with Bill C-30, you'll know that this extension wasn't only supposed to be for 1 month or 2 periods of the CRB, it was supposed to be an extension all the way to September. You see, the Senate will probably still pass Bill C-30 in the next couple of days here, which wouldn't have been a problem for the CRB because the next application is next Monday, not today, but that's a little bit different for the CRCB, the Canada Recovery Caregiving Benefit. That benefit, if you're on that, you'll already know that you apply for that on a weekly basis, not every 2 weeks. So since the Senate still hasn't passed Bill C-30 for people who are on that Canada Recovery Caregiver benefit when their application opened up this morning, if no other changes were made, they wouldn't have been able to apply because the changes haven't been made official yet. But I'll show you the CRCB page here, and they've also gotten this updated info here on the official CRA webpage, where they say eligibility period limits are extended, and they say it's for a total of 42 weeks, which is the same amount of time as 21 periods for the CRB. So it seems like they made a preemptive change to allow for the CRCB recipients to be able to actually apply as of this morning. And if we scroll down a little bit here, we can see on the update for the webpage, the last time they updated it, well, it was today, so this is a rather new change. Now, if you've been following the channel, you might be thinking, well, what's the point of Bill C-30 if they can just make these extensions without passing any legislation? And if you've been following the channel closely enough, you'll also know there's a difference between regulation and legislation. Legislation is the whole process through the House of Commons and through the Senate and going through all of the formal sort of channels to allow for a bill to be passed. Now, regulation is something that's baked into a bill that's already been passed that allows the government to make certain changes and certain tweaks without having to go through that entire lengthy legislative process. This is actually something that I mentioned may be a potential route forward just last week, saying that even if Bill C-30 wasn't passed by the House of Commons, well, the Liberal government does have the power to extend the amount of weeks that people will be eligible for these benefits, but it seems like they've done that now after they've already passed Bill C-30 through the House of Commons to allow for people to keep receiving these benefits even if the Senate doesn't pass this promptly. Now, I'm not exactly sure why the government didn't make this extension well ahead of these dates to take a little bit of stress off of people if they had the power to make these extensions without passing Bill C-30. Potentially, there could be a little bit of political maneuvering here, right? Because if they were to show that they have the power to extend this, well, then maybe the NDP and the Bloc Québécois would be less pressured to pass their big, huge, mammoth 700-page Budget Implementation Act, which included these extensions. But as a summary for each of these benefits, if you're on the CRB, given the information that was just released on the CRA's website, well, it seems like at the very least you have a guaranteed 2 more periods that you can apply for, leading us all the way till the end of July at the same current rate of the CRB that it has been since the beginning. And the same goes for the CRCB. You apply on a weekly basis for that, so you're going to have 4 more application periods, taking you to the end of July, where the government will hope to have made this Bill C-30 official, passed through the Senate, at which point those changes would take place. You can see here that on the Senate schedule for today, well, they're going to eventually do their second reading for Bill C-30. You can see that right here, along with many other committee reports about Bill C-30. So it's likely that they're pushing this through, and likely it will pass either today or tomorrow, at which point the reduction in benefits for the CRB will take place in July, and that extension will be just as we've talked about it before on Bill C-30. But if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because as soon as that happens, I'll make a big video explaining how that will actually affect every individual benefit that many people might be on. And I'm interested in what you have to say about this. Let me know down in the comments section. I read everyone and I try to reply to as many as I possibly can. And while you're down there, check out the link in the description to the Canada Money Mastery program. Again, that's 40% off with coupon code GROW, the cheapest the program will ever be, and you get access to all future content added to that course throughout the lifetime of the course, which will extend many years into the future. So check that out, see if it's a good fit. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really hope this video's helped you out at least a little bit, and I'll see you next time.